way to speak about faith that diffuses the usual minefield. I explore light my conversation partners shed on the great issues of our time from the depths of their knowledge and experience in the world. They are theologians and scientists, educators and physicians, social activists and poets. We trace a powerful and creative and humbling line between theology and human experience, between religious ideas and real life. This is religion as it works in the lives of the many, not in the debates and headlines of a few. As a journalist, I'm committed to drawing out the contours and depths of what I call the vast middle, left, right, and center between the poles of competing answers that have hardened our cultural discourse. In the vast middle, faith is as much about questioning as it is about certainties. It is possible to be a believer and a listener at the same time, to be both fervent and searching, to nurture a vital identity and to wonder at the identities of others. I am not out to excuse or downplay the damage religion does. But I believe that the spiritual energy of our time is tapping into the only sufficiently powerful counterweight we have against religious excesses. Real change will only emerge from critique and ferment inside religious traditions themselves. I have encountered a great deal of religious grief these past years. My conversation partners insist on an honest appraisal of the destructive energies alive in their faiths. But they also long for a nuanced appraisal, one intelligent enough to take the time and care to unravel extremism from devotion, to distinguish between what is ideological and what is human. Of this I'm certain. The religious energy of our world now is not in essence a rejection of all the disciplines by which we've ordered our common life for many decades: law, politics, economics, science. It is rather a realization that these disciplines have a limited scope. They can't ask ultimate questions of morality and meaning. Our most heated debates on marriage or stem cell research or abortion defy the boundaries of legal rulings and political rights into which we've attempted to fit them. They drive back to the mysteries of human life and human sexuality. They are prisms for deep questions about identity, relationship, and love in our time. They also arouse fierce human impulses both to question difference and to defend it. We can construct factual accounts and systems from DNA, gross national product, legal code. But they don't begin to tell us how to order our astonishments, what matters in a life, what matters in a death, how to love, how we can be of service to one another. These are the kinds of questions religion arose to address, and religious traditions are keepers of conversation across generations about them. I've seen a tapestry unfurled, both ancient and in progress like the whole of creation, a bearer of truths that arguments cannot contain. I must tell of these things and how they meet my own deepest longings for truth, beauty, and hope. I was born on the night John F. Kennedy was elected president. So I arrived more or less with the 60s, but too late to experience the underlying hope and whimsy of the times. I came of age to the unraveling of dreams. All of my earliest public memories, the defining public events of my childhood, are of violence and tragedy and always attached to admirable faces: John and Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., young men coming home bloody and broken from Vietnam. I grew up with a strong but deeply conflicted sense of politics as the primary arena of human action, of social power and of human frailty, of light and dark secularized yet of biblical proportions. But life on this side of a new millennium and my interviews of recent years have altogether changed the way I would tell the story of the momentous decade of my birth.